to start. That's just not the outing we're used to seeing from Joe Ryan, especially when it comes to the home runs. Anything in particular that you saw from him that was giving him the most trouble, I guess, tonight?
No, I mean, it does stand out. I mean, I'm sitting there from the side, not knowing exactly where all those pitches are landing, but they were obviously taking some good swings, and he had some opportunities to get through some innings with 2 outs, and obviously wasn't able to get through it. And, he's actually still pitching reasonably efficiently, just not as effective as we need. So, you still got to leave him out there and let him work through some of this. And there's 2 outs. So, one more out and we're through these innings. That out never really came. And then we end up in the situation that we're in. But we're not playing good baseball right now. We're not pitching real good, and it's hard to get back into some of these games. We didn't have the at-bats to do that today, but we have some work to do, a lot of work.
Anything in particular that you can say to your team right now to make sure that it doesn't snowball? Is there any message? I mean, I guess the importance of these games is going to continue to build. So what's the message?
Yeah, we alwawe try to point in a direction of how we're going to get to where we need to be. Sometimes it's not too bad to just call yourself out as just not being good enough. I mean, the level of play is not where it needs to be in any way right now. So acknowledging that is the first step, and we are going to have to battle much better than we're doing right now if we're going to get where we need to be. And we got to do that every night. It can't be a 2 out of 3 days we go out there and put it all together and play a competitive game. We have to figure some things out and do it quickly, and our players know that, and our staff knows that, and we got to play better if we're going to be talking about playing later on this season.
When you talk about that, accountability and stuff, do you turn to your players to, ask them to kind of police themselves? Is that a matter of a team meeting? Is there somebody in particular that you're hoping will step up, maybe light a fire? I guess, what is the best case scenario for you that you're looking for from some leadership in there?
Yeah, it takes a little bit of everything in these types of situations. We have some good leadership in our clubhouse. That's one thing that I know we do have. And they do a good job of getting together and discussing what goes on here at this ballpark and what goes on out at the field and how we're going to get where we need to be. It's also not bad for myself or the staff to lead that at some point too, and call it out for what it is, and we'll do that. But what we talk about in here, we keep in here. But there's no reason not to discuss the obvious and look in the mirror.
Better preparation? What goes into closing that gap?
Well, I mean, sometimes the shock treatment isn't the worst thing. I think actually, letting everyone hear the truth as far as just what we are at the moment. I think we're a good ball club. I think we're capable of a lot. We're not showing very much of that at this moment in time, and the thing is, we have time to make it work and to get together and to play the kind of baseball we need to. We have time, but we don't have that much time. I mean, it has to start today is when it has to start.
Has that shock treatment happened?
Like I say, though, whatever goes on in here, we generally keep it in here. So we've discussed some things.
Keep from piling it all on Sonny Gray tomorrow. We really need your help tomorrow.
Yeah, these players are resilient. These guys are resilient. They can adjust. They can figure things out. They can handle pressure. That's what these guys do. I mean, they're prepared for that. That's exactly what we point towards. We aim for that. We work towards that. So when they take the field, they can go out there and play great. At the moment, it's not happening, but that is the goal. And Sonny and every other guy in our team can handle that. I have no issue putting that on any of these guys. It's a team game, but guys have to go out there and do their jobs and do it well.